guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, February 15th, which means that it is day 4 of week 7 of my 16-week bikini prep. I can't even believe I'm saying that right now. We're so close to the halfway mark. I've been feeling really good, and so I just wanted to make a quick video for you today. I'm gonna talk about a few things. One is kind of like how I've been feeling physically throughout this prep, or just like where I'm at right now. My knees have been actually giving me a lot of trouble for the last couple of days, and it's something that I have been trying to not ignore, but it's like it's becoming more and more apparent every time that I'm at the gym, or even just like being on my legs all day at work. I'm really starting to notice that my knees are getting tender. So it inspired me to make a video about some of the supplements that I'm taking right now, and just some of the vitamins that I have been taking and will continue to take through this prep to help with issues like that. In addition to some of these supplements, I am gonna get a knee sleeve, and so I'm gonna be looking forward for that because I really don't want to injure myself. But that being said, first thing I want to talk about are some of the vitamins I've been taking. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see yesterday on my story I shared like what my breakfast was and just some of the vitamins that I was taking in the morning. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is this 365 calcium magnesium. This is a 2-to-1 ratio vitamin, and it says that it has 1,000 milligrams of calcium, 500 milligrams of magnesium, and this is just the 365 Whole Foods brand. I actually bought this when I was living in LA. I don't take this very often because I know that I'm getting some calcium just in my food, and I actually will seek it out. It's something that I think is important, especially for women. And so it says to take 3 capsules as 1 serving, which is 100% of your calcium for the day. I only will take like 1 or 2, but I think as I continue through the prep and as I'm really like putting a lot of just like pressure and stress on my body, I will just start taking the full portion, because, you know, obviously that's what you're supposed to do. The second thing that was in my picture is turmeric. So this is just a turmeric root extract. It has 95% curcumin, I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's 300 milligrams per capsule. And this is just simply, it says that it's like an old, it originated in India, and that it's a member of the ginger family. And basically it says that there's studies that suggest that curcumin may support healthy joints and help maintain a healthy cardiovascular system. So this is just something that I feel like is just awesome if you know, like if you believe in that kind of thing. Obviously it's just an herb. It's nothing, it's not an actual vitamin, but I like to think that it helps my joints, and so I take 1 of these a day, and they're bright orange. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's really cool. Like you're just getting a whole lot of turmeric. Whoopsies. The other thing that I have been taking is vitamin D3. I bought this at the same time as the other 2. I think I got this at Whole Foods as well. This is just for bone and immune health, and when I was living in California, obviously I was getting sun all the time, but being back in Montana and having it be winter, there's like little to no sunny days. It's actually like overcast right now. I'm sure you can't tell, but anyways, so this is just good for your bone and immune health. It says to take 10 drops and put it in water. I find that it does not dissolve. Obviously oil and water like do not mix, so I don't like doing that because I just watch the oil circle around the drink the whole time I'm drinking it. So I just like to take 10 drops and put it on my tongue, and then I'll just like flush it down with water, or you know, sometimes I even just let it rest. It tastes good. I think it's like a lemon flavor. It tastes like lemon. Okay, and then in addition to some of my vitamins I've been taking, I also take a pre-workout, and sometimes occasionally I will take a BCAA. The pre-workout that I'm using right now is this Evolution Nutrition. Kind of cool. It has a cool little label. This is a pre-workout shred engine. So it has a fat burning formula. It has explosive power, intense energy, maximum focus, and creatine free. I just take 1 scoop of this before I go to the gym. I know that a lot of people it's kind of like a controversial topic about pre-workout, because some people say that they don't like it at all, or that it's useless, and some people like have to work out, they can't work out without it. During this prep, I have been using it. I use it almost every single workout. If I'm doing cardio or something, I won't. If it's like a late workout at the end of the night, I won't, because it does have a lot of caffeine in it. Oh, there it is. 260 milligrams of natural caffeine from coffee beans, and then it has a green tea extract. So anyways, it has 260 milligrams of caffeine, which is obviously like a lot of caffeine. So I won't take it late. But I find that especially now that I'm in an actual prep and I'm like working towards being on stage and being in a competition, I feel like I have some of my best workouts when I have had my pre-workout. I will, you know, just because you're not always in the mood. And sometimes when you go to the gym, I find that when I go to the gym and I don't have a pre-workout, my mood can set me off in 1 second. And I might go from being like focused and ready to kill a workout to being like, oh, these people around me are affecting me and I'm losing focus, or I'm losing motivation, or I'm losing energy, whatever it may be. And by taking the pre-workout, I think that it just keeps you focused, and it's like, you know, it does kind of give you that, it has that, the B vitamins or whatever in it that like make you feel a little bit itchy and hot. But I like that. I think that it lets me know that it's in there, it's like in me, it's working, and if you just start lifting, it is like gonna do its job. So I really like this pre-workout. We will switch it up again, I'm sure. The pre-workout that I was using right before this pre-workout is the Alani Nu, which is a brand that I really, really like. I've talked about it before. I still have the BCAAs that I bought from before this prep. This is the Rocket Pop flavor, and this is for muscle recovery, endurance, and hydration. And I usually take this sometimes if I'm at the gym and I bring it with me. Of course, I'll mix it in with my water right away during my workout. But it's something that you can just take after the gym. You can take it on your rest days, and you can pretty much just, you know, you can drink it every day if you want. I'm not so sure that I notice a huge difference when I drink it, but it does have a really good flavor, and it's just, if anything, it's just like an excuse to drink your, you know, the amount of water that you need in a day and also have good flavor. And if it really does help with this, all the other stuff, then it's a win-win for me. So that is my BCAA. I do not like to get my protein from supplements too much, but the protein choice when I do have a supplement is either gonna be a protein shake or like a protein waffle, or a protein bar. And because I have a nut allergy, it is nearly impossible for someone to find protein bars at your like local grocery store or gas station, whatever. Now, that being said, I found a company that makes protein bars without almonds or tree nuts in it, and it is this one. These are one protein bars. This one is the maple glazed donut, and it has 20 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. These are like a craving fix for me like no other. I like this maple flavor. They also have a like a cookie dough, I think is what it is, but I really, really like them. They are pretty high in calories. They're 220 calories per bar, but if you can fit them into your macros, or if you feel like you're having a sweet tooth, you can save it for the end of the day, and you just get a ton of protein in. It like swoops up your protein for the day, and you get a little quick sweet fix, and it's a win-win. The last thing that I'm gonna show you guys is my protein. This is the Extend Pro Whey Isolate, and this has 25 grams of protein and 7 grams of BCAA. So this protein actually has the same thing inside of it as like this BCAA one. Once again, I don't take this every day. This is something that I actually rarely use, because since I am in like a caloric deficit, I am keeping my protein high, but my weight is obviously becoming lower, and I'm actually hitting my protein pretty easily just from like food sources. But at the end of the day, like I said, if I don't want a protein bar, or if I'm like, oh shoot, I need to get a little bit more protein by the end of the day, instead of drinking a protein shake, I will actually just mix that in with some of the Kodiak cake buttermilk pancake mix, and then you just can have like a little protein pancake or waffle. You just add water to it and it's really easy. I actually tried to make them this morning and I failed because I don't know why. I tried to put it in the waffle maker. I usually just put it like on a skillet on the stove and that always works. So I'm going pancake style from here on out unless Justin makes it for me. All right, now that I've shown you guys the vitamins and supplements that I am currently taking, I wanted to talk about some exciting news that I get to do this Saturday. I met a really nice woman. Her name is Wendy. She actually goes to the gym that I go to, and I saw her there with one of her clients, and it looked like they were, I could just tell that they were working out together because it seemed like she was actually prepping for maybe a show herself. And so I introduced myself, and sure enough, the girl that I met, her name is Sammy. She is training for her first bikini show, and so Wendy is coaching her through, and they invited me to come this Saturday to a posing class with them. So Wendy's actually going to be teaching Sammy and I some posing, and she's an IFBB pro competitor, and so she, I'm sure, has a ton of advice and information that she's going to give us on Saturday. And I also ordered my posing shoes, my competition heels. So I won't be using those for this Saturday, but I'm so excited to actually take my first posing class. I have been kind of messing around like with YouTube videos and whatnot at home, and so I have like a slight idea of, you know, some of the things that I'm going to just do for, you know, myself. Obviously everyone's different, and there's go-to like poses and like front, back poses, side, whatever turns. And so I'm excited to kind of show her like what I'm thinking and get some advice from her. And so we're gonna do that this Saturday at 1 o'clock. And I'm very much looking forward to it. The next thing I need to do is order my bikini. I know what color that I'm gonna get. I just haven't quite decided what company, and also I've been waiting a little bit because something that I read, obviously, not trying to say that this is how everyone should do it, but I read that it's important to kind of hold off a little bit to order your bikini if you feel like you're not doing a custom one, or you will have enough time for shipping and to order that to make it here before your show. But I wanted to wait until about the 8-week mark, which is coming up next week, to order my bikini because of how many changes are like your body's going through right now. Any like 1 inch or the slightest, you know, a couple centimeters can make all the difference in where your bikini like sits. And so I just wanted to make sure that my body is like as close to, or like I'll have an idea like if I am gonna get to a certain weight by the, you know, stage. So yeah, I'm gonna order my bikini soon. Looking forward to that. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of sit down and talk about, you know, just some of the things that have been going on. I know that I've been a little bit MIA with my video uploads this week. I definitely, you know, it's not that I don't want to create content for you guys. It's that I know that it can get a little bit just redundant and boring just watching food or working out. But I still hope that you guys are enjoying these, and I am still having a ton of fun making them. So yeah, I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope everyone had a fun Valentine's Day and got to love on all your honeys. So I'm having quite the time this morning. I don't know why. I feel very rushed, and I shouldn't. So I'm just going to be nice to myself and make an easy breakfast. I'm not gonna cook or anything. I have to work tonight, and my house is messy from last night, and I'm just gonna ignore it, because that's what you do. You just gotta let go. Let go. So I am going to make an easy breakfast that requires little to no cooking. So I am starting out with this Greek yogurt, 80 calories, vanilla. I'm going to put it right into this bowl. Okay. Now, got my yogurt. Easy enough, right? Even more easier, look what I'm gonna do. Put in my favorite cereal that we bought last night again. went without for a little while, but we got it back. Step 2, take said bowl of yogurt and put it onto the scale. Because I'm working tonight, I normally don't like to start my day with a lot of carbs. I know that between the cereal and the yogurt, this is like a carb load breakfast, but I'm gonna need the energy today for my posing class and just for going to work all night. So 1 serving of this has 34 carbs and it says it is 51 grams. So I'm gonna pour 51 grams of this cereal into here. Step 3 is going to be to put more carbs on. Haha! We bought some strawberries last night, so I am going to cut and rinse a couple of strawberries. I literally ate fish and cottage cheese for dinner last night to wrap up my macros, so I'm feeling very excited that I get to eat these carbs, because I'll tell you what, I don't even like fish. I hate fish. I left my tea bag on this all night because that's the life I live. Well, I don't think it's gonna get cleaned, so I'm just gonna flip it over and use this side, right? Problem solving 101 with Shea. I am going to put my strawberries on the scale, turn it on, and then as you remove your strawberries, it lets you know how many grams you are having. So 0 grams right now. I'm gonna take, there we go, perfect. I took 5 strawberries out, which weighed exactly 85 grams. So 85 grams of strawberries. I'm gonna add that in my phone right now because I'll forget, just like that. We're just gonna go ahead and put in 5 strawberries, and it's telling me it has a lot of vitamin C. So boom, start your day off right. Vitamin C, baby. All right, so now I have my yogurt and my cereal in here, and I'm gonna put my strawberries in. This looks so flippin' beautiful. All right, so I just put in my breakfast into my Fitness Pal, and the macros break down to 47 carb, 4 fat, and 21 protein. So I'm actually very happy about that. I thought this was gonna be like mega carb and no protein, but as you can see, it's not. And this is what it looks like. You can't even see the yogurt underneath all that, but it's gonna be awesome. Gonna eat this breakfast, gonna take my vitamins, and then get ready to go to my posing class. So I will see you guys there hopefully, and we'll have some fun.